What's up, everyone? Welcome to another edition of Tarun's Thoughts. My name's Tarun Shetty. These are my thoughts. Welcome back, people. We made it. End of the week, Friday. You guys excited for the weekend? I am. Man, Thanksgiving is right around the corner. Jesus. Where is time going? Just flying right by. God, I've been doing some writing stuff. I finished my class. I'll just tell you guys, I was taking a tax class. I always felt like I wasn't financially literate enough. So I took this class. It was like a free class offered through a tax company. And it was so much work. I can't tell you how much work it was. And it reminded me of being back in school. And I was always a decent student, but I wasn't like naturally smart. I was one of those kids who had to like work his ass off to do okay. And I had to do it for this class too, which was surprising because I was like, isn't this like an adult remedial class? But I was like, this is actually a lot of information. I had to study, and that's how I apply everything in my life, is by just working hard. And I worked hard, trying to get through this class. And I talked to a teacher actually from my old boarding school who randomly reached out and he wanted to do a FaceTime. And I was telling him about showbiz because I really haven't talked to him in 25 years or whatever. And I told him how hard you have to work in showbiz. People in boarding school are just kind of pampered, honestly. It's like rich kids who were lucky. I was very fortunate. I got to go to a boarding school. I didn't have any student loans. My parents helped me out tremendously. I'm not denying that. But when you get to the real world, it's hard, man. It's hard, and I have it good. I have it very good. When I took this class, I'm with people who are, with real jobs, trying to get through this shit. And I'm thinking, how do people have real jobs and get through these exams and stuff? Like, one of the exams took me 6 hours. It was 3 exams, and I did well in all the exams, but it took me so long. And I was like, man, I'm really lucky that I have the time I can devote to this. But I was telling my teacher, not to just talk in circles here, but I was telling the teacher from my boarding school, I was like, man, it wasn't easy to get to even where I am right now. And because he wanted to spotlight me or something for some alumni magazine, and I was like, dude, honestly, I don't want to tell kids to go into showbiz or follow your dreams. I don't. I know people do that all the time. Follow your dreams and it'll all work out. Money will just come to you. Man, I wouldn't tell anybody to follow their dreams. I'm sorry. You do what you want to do, but I don't want to be responsible because it's just so hard and there's so much travail. There's so much self-inquiry, and that's just me. I don't want to give advice to anybody. If you want to do this, I'll tell you what I know, but it's a different path for everybody. I don't know how I went from taking a tax class to giving life advice, but, I'm really trying to improve myself 1% every day. There's this guy named Nat Faxon who went to my boarding school. He was a few years ahead of me, and he's pretty famous now. He's done a lot of stuff. And I told the teacher, I was like, you want to talk to somebody, go talk to Nat. Nat's very successful and probably can have better advice than I can. Because my advice is just dude, work your ass off and pray that it works out. That's really it. I don't know anything else. I'm alone. I don't have children. There's a reason for this. You got to sacrifice. Read the first line of my book. Decide what you want in life and the price you're willing to pay for it. I stand by that quote 100%. So, happy Friday. I don't know why on Fridays I always have these nuclear meltdowns, but I'm really trying to help you. Nobody can take away your work ethic. My discipline is a samurai sword. I know that much. Cuts through butter. And right now, it's going to get me to the gym, hopefully. I did wake up at 10 o'clock, so what the hell am I talking about? I hope you guys have a great weekend. We'll talk soon. Take care.